It's all the streams are down and disconnected. Okay, looks like we're back up. Actually, tell them. Yeah, we're. You can tell them we were briefly disconnected and we're back up now. Okay, I think everybody can hear us though. I think we're live again. So, hey guys, we got the blue screen thing going on right now, but I think you can hear us. So, we will get the winners of the last game to you guys in a second, but let's take a look. There we go. Okay, we are back. We got a minute and 30 seconds left to get enrolled into this game, so definitely get enrolled. But sorry about being down for a second, just disconnected for a quick little bit there, but we are back in action, so don't worry about it. But of course, we were talking about the cornerbacks from the depth chart. The starters, of course, for the Vikings were Patrick Peterson and Cam Dancer. So interesting choices there. I definitely like it. I think makes a lot of sense based on what we've been seeing and hearing from training camp. And I feel like everybody was kind of expecting Cam Dancer to start too, so makes a lot of sense. But
I know some people are thinking Andrew Booth Jr. might be coming in later on in the season as starting, but you know that'd be cool. But you never know.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely would be cool if he ends up booming during the season and ends up being crazy good. That definitely would be pretty cool stuff. But yeah, Cam Dancer though definitely seeming like this is his season to prove himself. So hopefully he's able to do that. But, of course, the backups we were talking about, Chandon Sullivan and Andrew Booth Jr. are both cornerbacks. 2, Chris Boyd and Caleb Evans are the third cornerbacks on the depth chart. Perry Nickerson and Harrison Hand are the fourth cornerbacks on the depth chart. And Nate Harrison and Ty Smith are the fifth cornerbacks on the depth chart. For the safeties, we got the starters being Harrison Smith and Cam Bynum. So that's an interesting one. Very interesting. Backups are going to be, for now, Lewis Seen and Josh Metellus. And then safeties 3 are going to be Miles Dorn and Mike Brown. So this is probably the most interesting one we're going to be seeing now is the Lewis Seen Cam Bynum battle to see who's going to end up being the starter by the beginning of the season. And I have a feeling Cameron Bynum might end up starting just because he has seniority and he might know the team a little bit better. He might right now at this moment be a little bit more NFL ready than Lewis Seen, just because he's been playing already and he's a proven good safety too. So I can definitely see that happening. I know we've been thinking about running 3 safety sets as well, which is really interesting. And I feel like that all depends on Lewis Seen. I feel like it all depends on if he is going to be as good as we expect him to be. And, of course, I think overwhelmingly, I think he will be. But it definitely has a lot riding on, if he's going to be right out the gate as good as he is. I think 3 safety sets are going to be very realistic. But obviously, if he's not great out the gate, he's going to be nice coming off the bench behind Cameron Bynum. Definitely, no complaints there. Gives him a little bit more opportunity to be able to kind of develop, behind a couple good safeties in a really nice safety room in general. But we do have a winner on the line prize. We got Wild Bill over at VFW St. James taking it away. Nice job to you, Wild Bill. But we still got the large frame and coverall jackpots still on the line. But, of course, let's take a look to see if there's any other news we're missing out on, just to make sure we're not, missing out on anything crazy. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Kirk Cousins was sent home from Vikings practice today because he wasn't feeling well for whatever reason. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like an injury or anything. Let's see. So if anything, it kind of gave our backup quarterbacks a little bit more play today, which is nice. And what's interesting actually to that is that we're actually going into the season. The Vikings aren't too sure if we have a backup quarterback right now that's ready to be a backup quarterback. It's very interesting. With Kellen Mond and the other guy, I forgot his name, but with the other one, they're both not even expected to be ready. So it's gonna be very interesting. I think they're gonna be examining the free agent market for quarterbacks to be able to add a little bit more depth to that quarterback spot just in case.
Do they have injuries going on or something?
No. No, they're just
No.
not real. They haven't been performing well.
During training.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. So it's
Must have
gonna
been
be
an odd offseason for them.
yeah, and plus just last season they were neither of them were doing very well either. But we'll take a look. But before we go further, we do have a couple winners on the large frame and the coverall.
Oh, yeah, we got a retired lad over at Bridgewater's Bar taking home that $21 large frame prize. And then we got Dilly Dilly over at Johnny B's taking home that $31 large Musco coverall. Good job to all our winners in that game of Skull Bingo.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to you guys. But let's take a look at some of the free agents in the NFL right now. Looks like Jacoby Brissett might be a good one. Is Nick Foles really is he, I thought he wasn't a free agent right now. I thought he was for the Colts. Hold on a second.
Hey, ain't Kaepernick trying to come back?
Yeah,
into Disney?
he's playing. He's on the Colts right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
so that might not be updated.
interesting. It even says he is on the Colts too for some reason.
Oh.
So wait, so what is this? So all stuff. I want them to be yeah. Like,
Available.
I want them to be free agents. There we go. Okay, so okay, there we go. Okay, this gets a little bit more realistic now.
Oh, man.
Before it was looking crazy. I was like, dang, there's some good names on here. There's like Teddy Bridgewater. There's Jacoby Brissett. I was like, wow. But still, Ryan Fitzpatrick actually just retired, so that's no longer an option. I think Cam Newton is thinking of retiring as well. Mike Glennon is on the sheet, but no. Let's see. Is there really anyone else?
Hey, I thought Kaepernick was trying to come back into the NFL.
Yeah, no, that would be an interesting one. But let's see. Other than that, AJ McCarron is out there. I guess that would be an interesting one. He's a little bit more of a proven backup quarterback, I guess. Other than that, not really looking great for the free agent quarterback market right now, to be honest. Yeah, wow, that's pretty rough. It kind of sucks that Kellen Mond wasn't, who we thought he was going to be, especially with like a high up third-round pick, just not really turning out. It's not great. It wasn't a great third-round pick, in hindsight, but it is what it is. At least we have a pretty good team right now anyways, so. But of course, as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. You can pick out a letter in the Skull bonus to win some big prizes, and I'm wearing a little Vikings merch right now. It's pretty cool. We got Pilot Games on there. It's pretty awesome.
I'm a little jealous.
That's right. Pretty
shining.
cool stuff.
Just nothing. Just
it feels pretty comfy too,
Yeah.
just so you guys know. But of course, we did team up with them for the E-Type game. Definitely check it out. It's always a lot of fun. But always, as usual, let us know what you think about all of our games. We love hearing your feedback, whether it's about Vikings Bingo, the E-Tab game, Vikings Victory, or even Skull Bingo, what we're playing right now. Definitely let us know. We love hearing from you guys. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got the line jackpot.
That one was it.
That had to go out. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Steve over at Johnny B's. That was for sure.
What didn't Steve take the last one?
I think so.
Good job, Steve, taking
Yeah.
home 2 line prizes.
That's some awesome stuff. Nice job to you. That's sweet. Definitely really cool stuff. But, of course, following Steve's great line jackpot win, we do have some happy hour standings to get into. And we're just going to go into the top 5 of these happy hour standings really quick, just because they haven't been updated since the Thursday before last. So it's been a second, but we have been compiling all the points for Skull Bingo, and we'll have them updated soon. Just haven't been able to get them put together yet, but that's okay. In the top 5 of the player standings, we got Chica over at William McCoy's Vandover starting things off in 5th place. 4th place was Billany over at VFW Blaine. 3rd place was our Large over at Anamia Vets Club. 2nd was Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar in Burnsville. And 1st place is Funk over at Carboni's Pizza at CR Billiards. But I'll let you take away the top 5 for the location standings.
Okay, kicking us off in 5th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. In 4th place, it's American Legion Fridley. 3rd place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park. In 2nd place, it's Anamia Vets Club. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Good job to all of our locations and the players in those standings.
100%. Definitely some awesome stuff going on. But we do now have some celebrity birthdays to get into. We got some pretty cool ones to get into as well, so we'll start it right off. Born in 1858, we got Christian Eichmann. He was a Dutch physician and bacteriologist. Won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1929. Definitely really cool stuff. Happy birthday. Was that the? Okay. You were just yawning. I thought you were like, whoa, and I was like, did we just give up the jackpot? And I was like, no way.
Just caught me by surprise.
It's pretty funny. But of course, nice job to AJ Cool 241, winning a nice large frame over at Moe's. Awesome stuff. Oh, and then we got a large or coverall winner as well.
Oh, yeah, we got AJ Cool over at Moe's and Aaron over at 63 Club. They're going to be splitting up that Musco coverall at $55. Good job to all our winners in that game.
Awesome stuff. But, of course, we do have another birthday up next.
Oh, yeah, next up, born in 1897, we have Enid Blyton, English children's writer and the 5th most popular author in the world, wrote Famous Five, Secret Seven, and The Adventure. Definitely some interesting stuff. I don't know if I've heard of any of those books.
I think I have heard of the Famous Five and Secret Seven before. I've definitely never read them, though.
Sounds like that's in a series.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's these little books. With like whatchamacallit, like they're kind of they have pretty cool like drawings and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was an English children's writer whose books have been worldwide bestsellers since the 1930s, selling more than 600 million copies. Her books are still enormously popular and have been translated into 90 different languages. As of June 2019, Blyton held 4th place for the most translated author. I mean, that is super, super impressive.
Wait, does she have a children's book called Five Give Up the Booze?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, it does. She does. Nice. For Enid Blyton for grown-ups.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so it looks like it. Oh, by Vincent Bruno?
Interesting.
Is it by a different person? Or?
Yeah, it's like an adult book, like, I'm guessing, like, after her writing style.
Interesting. Part of the Enid Blyton grown-up series. That's funny. Okay, that's pretty funny stuff.
That makes more sense. I thought that was one of her like actual books for a second.
Yeah, this is very interesting. But yeah, the Famous Five. So 5 on the Trevor. So 5 was like I guess, like a group of the kids. I guess.
Nah.
That's cool though. Yeah, that'd be some fun stuff. But of course, happy birthday to Enid Blyton. It was pretty cool stuff. Up next, though, in 1921, we got Alex Haley. They were an American writer known for the autobiography of Malcolm X and Roots. So definitely some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very important work. So happy birthday to Alex Haley. There's definitely some good, very iconic things I've written.
Yeah. I don't know if I wonder if they wrote anything else. I was like, I feel like they definitely wrote like other like, definitely like important historical books.
Yeah, let's take a look. Alex Haley, so Roots, the Saga of an American Family, the autobiography of Malcolm X. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything else I've recognized too much, but he's written a couple different things I think about Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Let's see, and about just a lot of I think American whatchamacallit history and stuff like that as well.
That's really cool.
That is really cool stuff. Definitely important work. So happy birthday to Alex Haley. Definitely really, really cool. But we got a winner with a very creative name. Nice job to you over at Ray J's Woodbury. Yeah, nothing gets past this guy.
I know.
100%. Nice job to you. But of course, we still do have the jackpots available on the large frame and the coverall too. So definitely try and get at those. But we do have some more celebrity birthdays to get into.
Oh, yeah, and this one's a really cool one. In 1950 was born Steve Wozniak, American pioneer of the personal computer revolution of the 1970s and co-founder of Apple Computers.
Yeah,
really cool stuff. I forgot. Didn't someone like popular portray him in what's the Apple
Steve
movie?
Jobs.
Jobs.
Or Jobs, yeah. Let's take a look. I watched it. I don't really remember who it was though. Josh Gad.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it was a good one though.
Yeah, I don't remember if I like ever watched it like entirely.
I don't know if I watched the one with Ashton Kutcher. I watched the one with Michael Fassbender.
I was thinking about the Michael Fassbender one.
Yeah. I didn't even. Interesting. Why is there two different? That's so weird. Very interesting. Yeah, this one was just
I
Steve
like the
Jobs.
Steve Jobs. I like the Michael Fassbender one.
Yeah, no, I liked the Michael Fassbender one too. I didn't even know about the Ashton Kutcher
Oh, I
one,
think
really.
Seth Rogen is in this one.
Yeah, he is. He's Steve Wozniak.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, no, yeah, I remember this one too. I was kind of like, Josh Gad. I was like, I don't remember Josh Gad in there. That's funny. That's really weird. I don't know if I've ever really. I feel like I've seen this, but
Yeah,
that's an interesting one. Why did they release another one 2 years afterwards?
I don't know.
I guess it was. I mean, Steve Jobs was a really big deal at the time, just because of all the stuff that was going on with Apple. But wow,
I just don't know another movie where we've gotten like another like historical like figure like that where we've gotten like 2 movies.
Yeah, like back to back. Yeah, for real. But we do have a winner. We got EV over at American Legion Rice taking away the coverall, and Steve over at Johnny B's taking away the large frame. Nice job to you two. But yeah, pretty cool stuff going on. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. Happy birthday to Steve Wozniak though. Definitely super cool stuff. Up next though, born in 1953, Hulk Hogan was born. Also born as Terry Bollea. He is a WWF heavyweight champion from 1984 to 89. Absolutely dominated the scene back then. Definitely some pretty funny stuff. Happy birthday to Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, definitely known for most of that mustache.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Brother.
I wish I could grow like just like a handlebar like that.
100%.
That'd probably just be the way I'd grow it every time.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, definitely some cool stuff. But we do have 3 more celebrity birthdays to get into.
Oh yeah, and this one's an interesting one. Next up, born in 1967, we have Joe Rogan, American television host, comedian, and podcaster. Best work is Fear Factor, and was a UFC commentator as well.
Yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. But yeah, television host, comedian, and podcaster. Emphasis on comedian. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, Fear Factor. I know you guys were talking about that earlier. I agree. Definitely his greatest work. There's Joe Rogan Fear Factor. Joe Rogan was definitely peak Joe Rogan.
Yeah, because like
he was great for it.
He was perfect with it when he was just like standing there with like his hat on backwards, just chilling.
Yeah, no, and he was really, really good. Like he got people into it, you know what I mean? Like making it feel like it was the most important part of their life. They their life depended on making this decision.
It's
you know what I mean?
One decision.
Yeah, no, it was hilarious.
Man,
such a funny time. Fear Factor was.
I always remember him like just talking people into like doing something.
Yep.
Or like I would always be so upset when like he'd actually he would sometimes like talk someone into like trying to like give up too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why are you trying to do this to him,
Yeah,
Joe?
I know. It's like you don't need to do this. You don't need to do it.
It's like, hey, if you just like shut up and like have no thoughts for like 15 more seconds,
exactly. Just let
you're
him
gonna
do
get
it.
50
I want to
grand.
see this guy put his hand in a case full of cockroaches.
I know. It's like I want to see this person just lay with in a glass thing with like scorpions on
Dude,
it for
I couldn't believe
like
that
10
they
minutes.
did that. That's a lot. Like I couldn't believe that they were allowed to do that as a television show.
You know what's even worse? As a kid, I went to this like tribal like program where they like let us hang out after school and stuff, and they ran a Fear Factor in there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And it was like
That's
there was like
nasty.
even like bugs and stuff to eat.
That's
So
like
it was-
too much.
It
That's
was
too
too
at
much.
that
Our
point.
parents like signed off on it.
Oh my goodness.
My parents like read the sheet and everything, and they're like, "Oh, you
alright.
can win money doing this?" And I was like,
It's
"Not
like,
much."
all right, go give me some money, boy.
Yeah.
It's like, let's get it. Come on.
That's what it
$50
was.
first place prize.
was
It's
like a
a
Sam's-
gift card to Applebee's.
It was like a Sam's Club gift
Oh,
card.
that's awesome. That Sam's Club gift card is worth it. You can feed your family for like 5 months off of that.
I know.
That's awesome. Just
I
get
didn't even win.
oh my gosh, that sucks.
we got to like centipedes or something weird like that, and I was like, I am done.
Yeah, but it's like they just forget you there. Just like, all right, couldn't buy us a 50-pound tub of peanut butter from Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Exactly.
That's some funny stuff, but yeah, Joe Rogan, definitely pretty funny. Much of a figure from Fear Factor and the UFC part of him too.
Yeah.
Definitely pretty cool stuff. But yeah, moving on though. Born in 1980. Yeah, Joe Rogan, he's just an interesting character.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
does he actually have like are those his actual tattoos right here?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he just had that. Like, that's a pretty cool sleeve. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
That's what. He's got that at least.
No, 100%. But up next on our birthday list, we got born in 1980, Merritt Weaver. She's an American Emmy Award-winning actress known for being Nurse Jackie and Zoe and for being godless and unbelievable.
I feel like I've heard of Nurse Jackie.
I have
this show?
no idea. Maybe I know her. I don't know.
like
So
Nurse-
she stars in Nurse Jackie.
Okay, I feel like Nurse Jackie is like a show my mom would watch.
Yeah, she was in Signs. She was the kid in Signs.
Oh yeah, my mom. Wait, what?
She was totally the kid in Signs. She's only like, wait. Who was she in Signs? No, she's 42. She looked way younger.
No,
She was
that is
some random
crazy.
person.
Oh yeah, but we do have a winner on this large frame prize. We got Batman over at Seltz Pub in Grove Heights, and taking home that $26 large frame prize. And then we got BLT69 over at Lookout Barn Grill, taking home that $39 Musco coverall prize. Good job to all of our winners in that game of Skull Bingo.
What? No. That's not her. That's not her. Who was she in Signs? Because she's 42 today.
Yeah.
So there's no way she was not the kid for sure.
No.
So she was a random person.
I'm guessing she's that person who Mel Gibson's talking to.
Was that one of the other? Was there another daughter? I don't think so. No. So she must have been just a random other person like in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, she's in that Welcome to Marwin movie, where it's why am I forgetting Michael Scott in The Office?
Oh, Steve Carell.
Yeah, Steve Carell doing
Yeah.
like he does like photography of like little like figurines in it or something.
Oh, I've heard of that.
yeah, it
I've
looked
heard
like
of
a
that.
pretty cool. It looked like a cool movie when I saw the trailer for it.
Yeah, I never watched it.
not-
But yeah, I know exactly. I have seen that trailer too.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
She's in a lot of like movies and shows.
Yeah, she kind of is.
Like definitely like a very like working actress. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I've not seen like most of them, but it seems like these are a lot of like pretty decent sized productions.
no, I like some of these I've at least heard of.
Wow, she's been in movies in like the 90s too. Crazy. Well, hey, happy birthday to Mara Weaver. Good for
Yeah.
you. A pretty successful career for sure. Been a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of stuff. But well, up next we have another pretty successful actor.
Oh yeah. Next up, born in 1983, we have Chris Hemsworth, Australian actor. You guys know him as Thor. And
That's right.
Yeah, he's in the Avengers as well.
That's right. That's right. He's been in a lot of other movies too, to be honest. I like him as an actor. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's in a lot of like he was just recently in that one movie with Miles Teller
Yeah.
that was on Netflix.
Yeah, where he was like a pharmaceutical dude.
Yeah, I forgot what that was called.
It was pretty funny.
Spiderhead.
Yeah, it was okay. It definitely like I don't know if I would like really recommend it as like a
Yeah.
good watch. But it was a decent enough movie, and like I wouldn't advise against watching it. I guess it was just very
Yeah.
predictable, and the twist happens very early on. It's
Oh, it
very
does?
predictable as
Yeah.
well. But I like I don't even know if I can call it a twist. It's
I was
just
gonna
like
say you can kind of tell in the commercials. I haven't seen it
yeah,
yet.
exactly.
Is Chris Hemsworth the bad guy?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's supposed to be the twist?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was actually the twist. I
It's
was
the
just
twist.
guessing based on.
No, because like
In
it
the-
literally it shows him as the bad guy basically in the commercials.
Yeah, because you kind of think he is because he's like joking with him about how this might mess him up.
Yeah, he's literally
that's not like a protagonist.
yeah, and it's literally like like he's the head of this prison. It's like yeah, I wonder if this dude's bad.
Chris Hemsworth is listed under Spider-Man 3.
Wait, what? Who was he?
Oh.
What?
Is Chris Hemsworth in Spider-Man 3? Let's check this out. I don't remember him being in this at all.
Me neither.
I didn't. You know who I didn't remember being in any of the original Spider-Man trilogy? I don't remember Bruce Campbell, and then I remember that it's a Sam Raimi movie. So he's in all of them.
Huh. Wait, so yeah, I'm not seeing anything actually. It does say that he has a credit in it though. I wonder if he got like a writing or producing credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Interesting. I do see that he did have a credit on it though. That's funny. I wonder if it's just because it was kind of thrown in there because he's like a big Marvel dude.
Yeah, maybe.
And just like randomly, like it just shows up because it's like relative.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Interesting though. But yeah, Chris Hemsworth, he's a great actor. He's a funny dude too, to be honest. He can play a pretty good like variety of roles. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see him in a lot of like military roles, believe it or not.
Yep.
He was like in that one movie Extraction, which was pretty good.
Mhm.
And I think they even made a sequel to that as well.
Yeah, no, he definitely just has that like military dude look, like when
'cause
you
he's
kind of
just
give him that
built.
cut and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And he could just kind of have like that that really like small side, slightly
Yeah.
raised. Yeah.
exactly. And just put on some fatigues, and it's like, oh, he is an army hero now. But of course, we do have a winner on the large frame. It's Medusa over at Beck's Pub, taking it away, and Corey over at Atomic Star Tavern did take away that lion prize. A nice job to both of you winning, but other than that, you might also know him best for the Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah. Have you seen his the Men in Black movie that he's in?
Maybe. I don't think so.
It's like the new one where it's like Men in Black
Yeah,
International.
I think I did see that. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I was wondering if it was good or not.
I think I remember it being entertaining. I
Yeah.
don't really remember it very well though.
Because I was kind of like surprised that they were making a new Men in Black movie.
Yeah. It was without Will Smith too, wasn't it?
It was without Will.
It was without Will Smith and the other dude.
No, Tommy Lee.
I think Tommy Lee might have been in it.
If Tommy Lee was in it, I'd be. They probably would have had him in it.
Let's see, Men in Black 3. That was back in 2012. Oh no, they did have them both in it still.
Oh no, it's Men in Black International.
International.
Yeah, like just came out.
Oh really?
Yeah, like pretty recently.
Oh, 29. Oh yeah,
2019.
yeah. No, this one. Okay, yeah. No,
I think,
no, they didn't have
Tessa
either
Thompson.
of them.
She was a Valkyrie
Yeah.
in.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, I did see this one though. This one was okay. This one was the one I have loose memory of. I didn't really.
Nah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
Was Tommy Lee in it at all?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think
that's
so
kind
at
of
all.
sad.
Yeah. But it was okay though. It was like
Okay.
an entertaining action movie.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if I remember this one very well. Men in Black 3.
Oh really?
I'm not too sure. I remember this dude, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
weird dude with the weird eyes.
Yeah.
So I guess I might have seen it. I for sure have seen Men in Black 1 and 2 though.
Oh yeah.
Like
Well, those are like classics.
Yeah, those are classics exactly.
That first one was so good.
Yeah, the first one was really good.
Uh,
But of course, cool stuff going on with that. Happy birthday to Chris Hemsworth though. But we do have a little bit of Timberwolves news to get into. We do have only about 20 seconds left to get enrolled though, so definitely go ahead and do that. In the meantime though, we're going to talk a little basketball now. But the Timberwolves do have a little bit of a small ball lineup going on for them for the 2022-23 season. Well, we know that any successful small ball lineup for this team would start with point guard Jordan McLaughlin. Not only does his 5'11" height translate into the right size parameters, but he's an excellent defender and shooter as well. On the other end of the spectrum, the team would likely play 6'9" Naz Reid in the center position. 2 roles filled with 3 to go now. Taurean Prince would make an excellent power forward for a small lineup too. He's an excellent defender. He has a good shot from the perimeter too, and he has a 6'6" height. It certainly places him in the small ball lineup for sure. That's 3 down. Let's see, Bryn Forbes, another excellent choice for this lineup. An unintimidating height of 6'2". He's a shooting guard who's pretty good at defense and has a solid career of 41% shooting from long range. And that dude can heat up like crazy. So definitely a good choice for a small ball lineup. And then the linchpin of a small ball lineup is the small forward. And 6'4" Jalen Noel would be a great player to round out a small ball 5. Noel is one of the players who is expected to step up in a pretty big way for the team this year, and being a member of the team's 5-man rotation to get small would be a nice litmus test for the young man. While these 5 may not strike you as starters, that's not really the objective here. As the Timberwolves will play a long season, this is more about putting a solid 5-man lineup onto the basketball court that can hang tough with smaller NBA rosters with teams like the Golden State Warriors who excel at defense and scoring by playing a smaller roster. So definitely some interesting stuff going on there. I agree. I think that is a pretty nice small ball lineup. So definitely would like to see that lineup on the floor at some point during the season.
Yeah, that'd be really fun, especially like kicking off the season with something like that. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely some cool stuff to see. Hopefully, especially Jalen Noel can step up this season and have a great season. I know he can. He's showed a lot of potential last season in the role he had. So hopefully he can step up and have a good one. But of course, we do have a little bit of Twiking Zone standings to get into. And I'll let you take away the top 10 players this time around.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we have Putz over at Knucklehead's Bar. Bar and Grill with 34,000 points. Pardon me, in 9th place, previously unranked, we have Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 35,000 points. In 8th place, it's Tez over at Poppers with 49,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, it's Red over at American Legion Fridley with 71,000 points. In 6th place, pushing Red back, and previously in 7th, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 72,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 4th, it's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 83,000 points. In 4th place, previously in 5th, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 87,000 points. In 3rd place, previously in 2nd, kicking off that 100,000 point club, it's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 106,000 points. In 2nd place, previously in 3rd, it's Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 116,000 points.
Awesome stuff for those guys. Before we get into first place, we do have a couple winners. We got Edgar and BHBH both taking away the large Raymond coverall. Nice job to you two, Edgar and BHBH, both finishing out that round strong. But with a little bit of a cliffhanger, we do have first place to get into.
Oh yeah, and that first place is none other than Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 119,000 points. Good job to everybody in those standings.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to you guys. But we do have some location standings to get into. Starting it off in 10th place with Floppy Crappy over at Pokegama Township. They got 40,000 points on the season. In 9th place, we got Cooper's Restaurant in Egan with 49,000 points. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 62,000 points. 7th place is Miniger Sports Hub in the Crescent with 67,000 points. 6th place is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 78,000 points. 5th place is VFW Blaine. VFW Blaine has 128,000 points. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 135,000 points. 3rd place is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 195,000 points. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 231,000 points. And 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 291,000 points. Nice job to the locations in those top 10s. You guys are doing some great stuff. But we do have a little bit of Minnesota State Fair food to get into, and I'll let you take it away.
Oh yeah, we were looking at Celebration Cake on a Stick. This one sounds like an awesome one. It is white cake infused with almond flavoring and decorated with white frosting. This mini version of Mancini's house cake can be personalized on site with short text to celebrate a favorite fair fan or special occasion. Mancini's Alfresco, north side of Carnes Avenue between Nelson and Underwood Streets. Definitely some awesome stuff, and it's really cool that you can even put a little text on it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's definitely pretty cool. So definitely check that out. Sounds pretty good to me too. Definitely would try that. I like a little nutty cakes as well, so almond flavoring, definitely nothing to shy away from. But yeah, definitely check that out. Celebration Cake on a Stick. Definitely can't go wrong with some cake on a stick. But of course, we do have players one ball away right now. Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh, we got it out again. LPKV over Corner Bar in Waterville, taking away that line prize. Nice job to you. We'll have the exact total for you in just a minute or so, but nice job to you. LPKV playing over at Corner Bar in Waterville. Not too shabby. Starting off this round right. Let's take a look, see if we can get any more jackpots out on this game. Might as well while we're at it. We got Kimmy and Sorrow Tour, both 7 balls away. Some more players joining them, but that large frame can be won in 43 balls or less to win, and that coverall jackpot is available at 50 balls or less to win. But of course, we do have some movies that came out on this day in history. So let's take a look at what we got going on. Came out in 2000 on this day. The Replacements. That's an action movie, right?
That is a sports movie with Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's
Nice.
I think Ian said it's like one of his favorites.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
There's some funny scenes in it.
that's fun. Yeah,
I think there's a scene with like a bunch of like just men tipping a car over.
nice.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
didn't see
funny.
that. Yeah, I've heard Keanu Reeves had a pretty good role in this.
Yeah.
Apparently he did pretty good, but yeah, I've never seen it though. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll have to give it a watch sometime. I definitely like some young Keanu Reeves, so
I feel like everyone does. I
Yeah.
watched the old Point Break recently, and I was like,
yeah, 100%. So let's see. So the Washington Sentinels. So is this about like professional football or is it like college football?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Interesting. That's pretty cool though. Definitely a fun movie. The Replacements came out in this day in 2000. But in 2004, The Princess Diaries 2 comes out. Royal Engagement. Yes, very
that's a
cool
good
stuff. 100% classic, Hall of Fame classic. But in taking away the large frame, we got Bob over at Huntin' Shack Bar and Grill taking it away. Nice job to you, Bob. But we got a few other movies released on this day.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
we do, though, we do have Lucky over at All Star Sports taking the coverall. Nice job to you, Lucky.
Oh, yeah, good job. And we do have that jackpot that LPKV was able to take home over at Corner Bar Waterview. They were able to take home $601.
Awesome stuff. But before we go further, we are going to take a break for this next game. We'll see you guys in a sec on the next one.
One that went out on Friday went out to Rondo over at Patrick's on third, taking home $845.10.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Gio on Friday over at Bleachers, taking home $1,195.
Yeah, good job. We also had Hooey over at Outtakes, taking home $1,120.
That's right. And then Saturday got started off right with the largest jackpot of the weekend, going out to Bliss over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $6,175.
Then we had Why Not Me Q over at Boulder Tap House Rochester, taking home $924.
Nicely done. And then finishing out Saturday, we had Teresa Jim over at Chanticleer Pizza Maple Grove, taking home $765.
Well, to start off Sunday, we had Betty over at Manana Hilltop Tavern, taking home $3,789.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Rock's Gym over at Adagio's, taking home $886.
Yeah, and the final jackpot of these lovely 9 jackpots we gave out was Vicky over at Ottertail Supper Club, taking home $1,822. And make sure you guys come out for our live bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 10 o'clock, 7 days a week. We love giving out these jackpots, and hopefully we can see your name get added to this list. Hey guys, and we love our Twins bingo that runs during lunchtime from 12 to 1 every single day. And we have a crazy standings with all those players that have been earning points during that lunchtime.
Absolutely. So hopping right into the player standings. In 10th place, we got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 30,000 points. Then in 9th, we got T-Bone over at Poppers with 33,000, with 44,000 points. In 8th place, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant. 7th place sits with Tez over at Poppers with 46,000, but with 71,000 points. In 6th place, it's Red at American Legion Fridley. 5th place sits with Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 76,000 points. Then in 4th place, it's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 81,000 points. But with 84,000 points right ahead of him in 3rd place, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. 2nd place sits with Grub-Eye over at VFW Blaine with 93,000. And then with 94,000 in 1st place, it is Loser Dave.
Yeah, definitely a great player standings. But into the location side, in 10th place, we got Roosevelt Bar in Eveleth with 33,000 points. With 35,000 points in 9th place, we got the Floppy Crappie over at Pokegama Township. 8th place is Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent with 45,000 points. With 62,000 points in 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 6th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 63,000 points. With 105,000 points in 5th place, we got VFW Blaine. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 121,000 points. With 140,000 points in 3rd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 214,000 points. And with 227,000 points in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park.
That's some pretty impressive stuff already for the season 12. Well, make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1, whether it be that Twins bingo or Vikings bingo, and try your hand at the Twiking Zone.
Hey guys, we are in at the start of this game of Skull Bingo. We got players already 2 balls away on this one, so definitely starting off pretty hot. But we do have the line prize set at $13 for this one. The large frame jackpot is over 10 grand this game, and that coverall jackpot is now over $64,000. Looking pretty crazy to start things off. But we do have Lucky over All-Star Sports taking away that line prize. Nice shout to you, Lucky. But we were talking about movies released on this day before we left off on the break. The Replacements came out in 2000. The Princess Diaries 2 came out in 2004. And then for our other ones, we had Step Up and Zoom come out in 2006. Don't really know.
I don't know Zoom. That sounds like a...
Yeah, let me take a look. Step Up movie. I want to take a look at
Step Up's a dancing one. I know that.
Oh, so they're... Oh, it's a whole series.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, have you not seen any of these?
I don't
My
think
sister
so.
was obsessed with them.
Step Up China?
Yeah.
What? Oh, wow. Wow, that's insane. Okay. 2004, so that's the most recent. So they have Step Up All In, Step Up Revolution. Wow. It looks like Just Dance Revolution, but like mixed with Kids Bop covers.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty funny stuff. Okay. That's funny. I don't think I've seen any of those.
Yeah, they were pretty successful. They made a bunch of them.
Interesting. That's funny. Zoom movie. Let's take a look.
Zoom.
Tim Allen?
What?
Courtney Cox? Chevy Chase?
What?
Whoa.
Who's all in?
It's a live action too.
What is this? It's a superhero movie?
I don't think I've seen this before. Academy for Superheroes, yeah.
Wow.
I've definitely not seen what?
I'm gonna have to watch this. Does this have any relation to Sky High?
Oh, I hope so. Weird. I've never seen this before. Interesting. I don't know if I've even heard of that. That's hilarious, though, right? Pretty cool stuff. Well, yeah, that came out. But Pete's Dragon also came out on this day in 2016, a classic recreation.
Yeah.
In 2017, Annabelle Creation came out. That was a pretty creepy one. I don't know if I saw that specific one.
I
That was
know
the prequel.
Yeah, I know the other Annabelle movies, though. Those were really creepy.
Yeah.
I don't mess
100%.
with dolls.
I might have seen this one.
Any of those like pottery style dolls, I'm not fond of.
Yeah, no, they're not cool at all. But apparently the original Annabelle is actually a
It's the rag doll. It's a Raggedy Ann doll.
yeah, it's a Raggedy Ann. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
a little bit different from their perspective of it. But I honestly don't blame them. I wouldn't want to create a exact copy of a doll like that either.
No.
But we do have Hao and Sarator both taking the coverall and the large frame too. Nice job to you two on that game. But we do have some PGL standings to get into. And so we'll start off with those players, and I'll let you take it away.
Oh yeah, kicking us off in 10th place. Previously in 8th, we have Panda over at Roadside with 276,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 7th, it's Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 277,000 points. 8th place, previously unranked, it's Bucks over at Rustic Saloon, 291,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, it's Diesel over at Eagle St. James with 309,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 4th, getting pushed back a great deal, we got Sloppy over at Mullins Bar and Grill with 337,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 3rd, we have Devoided over at Roadside with 343,000 points. In 4th place, previously unranked, jumping really far into these standings, we have Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 370,000 points.
Wow.
In 3rd place, previously in 2nd, we got Keeves over at Clearwater Corners with 400,000 points. In 2nd place, previously in 5th, making a massive jump forward, we got Bergar over at Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 420,000 points.
Okay.
But in 1st place, the only player in these standings holding on to their spot, we have Forget UD over at Eagles Austin with 498,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the players on those PGL standings. Doing great. But we do have some location standings to get into. And I'll start off the top 10 with 10th place, Corner Pocket in Rice, 1,054,000 points. 9th place is American Legion Fridley, 1,119,000 points. 8th place is Clancy's on Island Lake in Park Rapids, 1,143,000 points to their name. 7th place is Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 1,235,000 points. 6th place is Billy's Rockford with 1,259,000 points. In 5th place, we come to Miltona Liquor Store. They have 1,354,000 points. Up next in 4th place, we got VFW Northfield with 1,453,000 points. 3rd is Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,717,000 points. 2nd place is Mabel Liquor Store with 1,765,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Poppers in Virginia with 1,918,000 points. But we do have a winner. We got Matthew over at Club New Yorker taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Matthew. But of course, great job to all of our top 10 locations and of course to the players as well. Poppers in Virginia looking pretty good this season. They're in like multiple standings
Yeah,
too.
they
I mean,
are.
like they've been going crazy. They're 4th place in the Twiking Zone standings and in the Happy Hour standings. I think they weren't in the top 10 quite yet, but honestly, I've been seeing them a lot in the Happy
Yeah,
Hour.
we really
so,
have.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they made a run at getting into the top 10 once we update the point totals. But definitely nice job to everybody playing at Poppers in Virginia. I've been seeing you guys a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, following our PGL standings, we got a little bit of this day in history to get into. And it regards a certain genre of music. But like any other style of music, hip-hop has roots in other forms, and its evolution was shaped by many artists, but there is a case to be made that it came to life precisely on August 11th, 1973, at a birthday party in the recreation room of an apartment building in the West Bronx of New York City. The location of that birthplace was 1520 Sedgwick Avenue, and the man who presided over that historic party was the birthday girl's brother, Clive Campbell, better known to history as DJ Kool Herc, founding father of hip-hop. So
That's really awesome.
that was a really cool
That they
name.
have like the exact
Yeah, like-
address and everything.
Yeah,
That's like some
right
like
when it
Nard-
happened.
It's like some Nardwar type information.
Exactly.
Was it true that on 6:20 p.m. you put on a mix of these two songs?
And you created the genre of hip hop. Just like, what are you talking about, dude? That was my sister's birthday party. Just like, what? That's so funny. But we do have a couple winners. We got Matthew over at Club New Yorker taking away the large frame. And then we got Bingo over at VFW Dilworth taking away the coverall. Nice job to you guys winning. But yeah, no, that's definitely some pretty cool stuff. I mean, hip hop is such a complex like music form. I feel like there's so
Exactly.
many different like influences, and it like carries from like so many different genres, especially soul and
Oh, man.
all that good stuff. I mean, like in
Because they
every
all sample from like all these old artists and stuff, and like they all take bits and pieces of like these older songs, and it kind of becomes like a mosaic of like a new song, you know?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely some cool stuff, especially with Jay-Z. Very, very into the older soul and stuff. And then you had different rap artists from the 90s as well, like Tribe Called Quest, that kind of carry a little bit more from the jazzier side of things. And really cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, hip-hop is a great genre, spans a lot of different kinds of sounds, and it's definitely a very, very cool art form. So definitely really cool stuff happening on this day in history. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. What's your favorite hip-hop artist?
Let's see. I'm gonna go with MF Doom.
MF Doom, yeah, no, he's a fun one. I think mine is probably Tribe Called Quest in general,
Yeah, that's
or
fair.
Dream Warriors is really fun too. They were kind of the pioneers of jazz rap.
Yeah.
So that was really
That's
cool.
a really cool like concept
Yeah.
to think of like jazz rap. Such an awesome
Exactly,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, like honestly, anything involving like jazz, like fusing it into that genre, like it's always super cool.
I like
Always super
Beastie
cool.
Boys, probably the best.
Yeah, Beastie Boys were pretty funny. They were always pretty fun. I feel like they probably put on a pretty good live show, to be honest.
Oh, they would.
Yeah, but like especially like in a more like underground kind of venue, like with a limited crowd. I feel
Yeah.
like it'd be awesome.
Kind of like in the like in Futurama when Bender took Fry to a Beastie Boys concert. It's like it's all
I
the
don't think I
glass.
saw that.
It was like kind of like an underground like concert thing in Futurama, and like it was all just like the glass heads of the characters, like how they have like the
What?
President Museum in it.
That's hilarious. Oh, I gotta say, yeah,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Oh my
But they have
goodness.
like people like holding the heads. To,
Oh my
like,
god, and, like kind of swaying them around. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that is so funny. I think I might have seen a clip of this before, but I've definitely like not seen the episode.
I think one of them used his tongue to like turn like a vinyl and stuff.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my, Futurama is such a funny show to me.
I know.
Oh,
And
man.
I'm actually kind of glad Hulu's bringing it back a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, Hulu's
Especially
bringing it back?
Yeah, they actually.
Oh, sweet.
And previously
Oh,
they
you
had.
know, the new, like a new rendition of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's
and
right.
they had all the original voice castings minus the voice actor for
yeah,
Bender.
Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, and they got him.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I heard about that. That was really cool. I'm glad they were able to reach a deal on that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
know.
super cool.
I think it was originally something about like payment.
Yeah, but I don't think he was getting paid as much as other people.
Yeah, and I
or
was like,
something
what
like
do you
that.
mean Bender carries this show?
Yeah, and he was kind of under the impression like, you know, like, oh, I'm more than happy to come back, but like not without equal payment.
Yeah.
Like, and like that makes sense to me. Like, yeah, Bender is like probably the most iconic like looking character from the show.
Like minus Fry maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And so
And
I
that's
mean,
because
like,
he's friends with Bender.
yeah, exactly. And like normally you see them together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a very fun show. That's cool that it's coming back though. Hopefully they do good with it.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll have to watch it all the way through. I've never watched it all the way through. I've only ever seen loose episodes. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
same here. I don't think I've like sat down and just
Yeah.
like gone through it in its
Yeah, and I can
entirety.
definitely say like I've probably seen maybe like 20 episodes. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
Like I
There's
haven't
so
seen all
many
that
good
many.
ones for
yeah.
ya.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely have to take a look sometime and maybe kind of go through it. I've seen the first episode so many times though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
it is a good one.
classic.
It is a good one. But of course, we do have Evan over at Arcade Bar taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Evan. But we still have the large frame jackpot available in 43 balls or less to win, and the coverall jackpot in 50 balls or less to win. So definitely some cool stuff going on, but yeah. Beastie Boys and Futurama, always a good time. But other than that, we do have, let's take a look. What other celebrity I want to see if there's any other like random celebrity birthdays today.
I feel like there's always weird ones that like manage to slip through the cracks.
Exactly.
And it's always like the funny ones where it'll be like someone on a TV show.
Exactly. Let's take a look. A lot of TikTok, like, so the problem with this list, the famousbirthdays.com list, is there's so many like internet stars on it.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
And it's like they pay to like get themselves on it.
And yeah, they really do. And it's it's crazy to see that.
No, it's really crazy. Like you can tell with like these top people.
Yeah, it's like I've never seen these people in my life.
Yeah, no, it's like there's the 19-year-old on here. Like,
and
dude,
like
just because you have 10,000 followers on TikTok, it doesn't mean anything.
17-year-old Instagram star.
Instagram star. What? Come on. Let's see. But going forward, though, we do have another winner. We got SB3PCO and then Deckert over at Rusty Nail. Both of them splitting up the large frame. Then we got Brandon H over at Smiley's Tavern taking away the coverall. Nice job to you guys winning on this game. But let's see. Viola Davis.
Really?
Yeah.
It's her birthday?
Whoa. That's a big one. That's huge. That's awesome. Viola Davis's birthday is today.
Seriously? That one slipped through the cracks?
I guess so. That's a really big one. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, the recipient of various accolades, including an Academy Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, 2 Tony Awards. That is really, really cool stuff. That is awesome.
Oh, one of the actresses from Money Heist is birthday today.
That's
Ursula
cool.
Corbett.
I've heard really, really good things about that show.
Ollie was watching it when it was first coming out, and he was telling us about that.
That's right. I got a memory of Ali is our friend from Kuwait. He's a great dude, and I got a memory of him before pre-CrossFit.
Oh,
yeah,
pre-CrossFit
it was awesome. It was
Ollie.
awesome. I miss pre-CrossFit Ollie.
Now he's just. It's kind of. We saw him. Me and Ian saw him recently when we were looking for a mic. And
I saw him at Planet Fitness a little bit ago, and yeah, he's in great shape now though.
Yeah, it's good to see. I like seeing that.
I do miss pre-CrossFit though.
Oh yeah, pre-CrossFit Ollie when he kind of looked like a middle schooler.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. I loved it. It was the look. But let's see, Viola Davis. I mean, just getting back to Viola Davis. Obviously,
awesome.
Great actress. Let's see, How to Get Away with Murder is a pretty big one. The Help, that was a huge movie, a very good one. Man, I remember I watched that with my sister. It was such a sad ending, dude.
She was the wife of Terrence Howard in Prisoners.
Oh, is this the? No, it's not the Magic one. I always confuse this with the Magic one.
Oh no, this one is this is the one where their kids get kidnapped and what's his name?
I have this on my list. I've thought of watching this quite a few times.
Paul Dano's in it, and he's the guy who plays as the Riddler in the new Batman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, he was in a movie I watched recently too, and he's a good actor, dude. I gotta say.
He just randomly pops up in movies that I've seen, and I was like, I never saw this man until the trailer for the Batman.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know about Paul Dano at all.
He was a little younger when he was doing some other roles.
Yeah, that's what I realized.
But he did pretty good. He has a lot of good movies he's in. You might be a little surprised. Little Miss Sunshine is really good. He was really good in that.
Oh, that's a really good Steve Carell movie, isn't it?
There Will Be Blood. He was really good in that.
That's what I was about to reference. I was like, I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he was the like preacher.
Wait, he's the main guy in Swiss Army Man. We watched that.
The
one where
where Daniel Radcliffe is the dead guy.
Yeah. He's in 12 Years a Slave. Wow.
Interesting. Yeah, that was a really good movie too.
He's in that live action Where the Wild Things Are.
Yep. Yeah. He was
How
in
many
that.
Cowboys and Aliens?
Yeah.
That was such a good movie.
That was a funny movie. With that Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
it
such
was
a
great.
bad but amazing
No, it was awesome.
movie.
It was awesome. I saw it in theaters.
Arm cannon. Oh,
it was
man.
perfect to watch in theaters.
And remember,
Perfect theater movie.
And they had the I remember the plastic cuffs they were giving out at like either like 7-Eleven or something when it was, and they had such a cool design on it.
When they had like the kind of like you could change it and it had like the
it was like the holographic kind of film.
Yes,
yeah, I had one.
I always liked it when they did cups like that. I thought they were cool.
Yeah, they were. It was definitely a top tier time.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, Paul Dano, he's a big actor. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. I'm very surprised at like some of the movies that I had already like seen him in.
Yeah, he's a big support actor in a
Yeah,
lot of movies.
and he does a good job. And I actually
Yep.
didn't know he was the main guy in Swiss Army Man, and he did great in that.
Yeah, no, he is a good actor. I got to give it to him.
Wow.
I have a feeling. Okia was pretty good too.
Yeah, that was a big hit. I
yeah.
haven't watched it yet though.
It was pretty decent.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I would recommend it.
Okay.
I saw it once and I liked it. Let's see. But yeah, Paul Dano, I feel like he's going to be in a lot more movies coming soon. He got a huge boost in popularity because of Batman.
Oh yeah, he really
Yeah.
did. Because people at first they really didn't kind of like they didn't feel like they liked his portrayal, but like the way that he went about
Oh.
everything with the Riddler was amazing.
It was very, very unique, and
when he was like
he made it
freaking
his
out
own.
in that prison cell
Yeah.
and stuff when he realized that
No,
things aren't
no,
going to be his
no,
way.
no.
And it was like, oh man,
That was
like
so
he had all
funny.
like these little like ticks and stuff that
Yeah.
he was going on. And it makes sense for the Riddler.
Exactly. No, I think it was a good portrayal, and it was a different portrayal
'Cause,
too
like,
than
you
what
gotta-
we've seen before.
Because like, let's be honest, you're not going to be if you're the Riddler. Are you going to be mentally stable?
No,
no,
not at all. Not nearly at all. And it's like a younger version, like a more less mature version of the Riddler too.
So where he's kind of like he was more or less like seeking for like approval from Batman
Yeah.
instead of like trying to like, get at him.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna look a lot different coming into this next
Yeah.
movie. I'm very excited to see what they do with the rest of the Batman
I know. I think
series.
it's gonna be a really like dark series.
That's right, but we do have a couple winners. We got Selena over at DeGraff Municipal taking away the line, Rita over at Eagles Mankato taking away the large frame, and of course, Shady James taking away the coverall. Nice job to all of you guys winning on that game. But what was that one Magic movie with Hugh Jackman?
Oh, not The Greatest Showman. It is also with Christian Bale as well.
Yes.
Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale. It is
The Prestige.
Yeah, The
This
Prestige.
was a good movie. It was
oh
good.
my gosh, it was awesome. Like the
Yeah.
whole time when they're basically just like, it really is like it messes with your head a little bit when you're like trying to figure out how they did it, like did what they were trying to like figure
Yeah,
out.
no, it was a good one. It was really, this was one I definitely would like recommend to people if they asked me about it.
Isn't there like a scene where like one of them gets the other put in jail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they were able to frame him for something or something like
Yeah.
that. And I think, I forget who like wins in the end.
Yeah,
I think they might. I think it was like they both lose.
I think they both like find a way to like ruin their career.
Yeah, I think they
In
both
the
like kind of
end.
ruin each other's lives, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it was a great movie.
Yeah, because
though.
they do low blows to each other like the whole
Yes,
movie.
they hated each other. They were
Yeah.
obsessed with each other.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but
It's like it's Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And they're like both like just like amazing actors. And
Yep.
so it was really cool to see. I hadn't seen this since like maybe like towards when my parents first showed it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it came out back in 2006, so
Yeah.
it's I think it's like 16 years now. But it's a great movie. Yeah, no, 100%. Like great acting. This is like peak acting for Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman at the time. It was kind of catching them right in the middle of their careers. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great time for both of them for sure.
That was Michael Caine in that picture I saw next to Hugh Jackman. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
Michael Caine's in it.
Yeah, he was in there too. That's
David
hilarious.
Bowie is in it?
Oh no way! Oh, he was
plays
Tesla.
He plays as Nikola Tesla.
That's hilarious.
Andy Serkis is in it?
Oh,
That's
what? Oh,
crazy.
I might have recognized him, but that's hilarious. I don't know if I caught David Bowie.
Yeah, even like Scarlett Johansson's in it?
Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't know that she was in it. I didn't know she was
Dang.
in it. But the Prestige, David Bowie. I got to see him as Nikola Tesla.
That would be that's a really cool thing.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
He looks good.
He does.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Right off
He
the
looks
bat,
like Nikola
I
Tesla.
don't see David Bowie.
I don't, and that is a very hard thing to say.
Wow.
Because it's like
Wow.
it's hard to not recognize David Bowie because he has
That's-
such like a particular like
Gosh.
facial structure.
He's such a good actor.
I know.
Love David Bowie so much.
Ah.
Oh man, The Labyrinth. Oh, it was so good. Oh my God.
One time I accidentally called it Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh yeah. Pan's Labyrinth is great too.
It is a
Oh,
great
my
movie,
goodness.
but very different.
yeah,
movies.
very different. Very different. Man, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. He looks
Wow.
great. He looks
What a guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is wow. That wowed me a little bit. That's funny. It's very
He
simple.
looks so young.
Yeah, and he does look a little younger in there too. That's awesome though. That's really cool. But yeah, pretty cool stuff going on. But we have arrived to the most important part of the broadcast, and that is of course our player spotlight. This week it was Pepper over at Moose Lodge Waite Park winning over $35,000, being the biggest jackpot of this past weekend. Nice job to you, Pepper. But when they won that jackpot, they were supporting a great charity, the Moose Lodge 1400 Waite Park. It's a fraternal program and community service within their lodge and chapter. It's a great place, a great charity, and a great player. But we do have a winner. It's Zinkin over in American Legion Pine City. And we got 3, 7, 64, and 75 for your 4 lucky numbers. So definitely keep those in mind for the rest of the Skull Bingo going on tonight until 10 p.m. But of course, another nice job to Pepper. Huge jackpot and huge awesome stuff to go and help that charity as well. But of course, remember, when you guys play pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice night, everyone.
$165.
Well, to start off Sunday, we had Betty over at Manana Hilltop Tavern taking home $3,789.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Rock's Gym over at Adagio's taking home $886.
Yeah, and the final jackpot of these lovely 9 jackpots we gave out was Vicky over at Ottertail Supper Club taking home $1,822. And make sure you guys come out for our live bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 10 o'clock, 7 days a week. We love giving out these jackpots, and hopefully we can see your name get added to this list. Hey guys, and we love our Twins bingo that runs during lunchtime from 12 to 1 every single day. And we have a crazy standings with all those players that have been earning points during that lunchtime.
Absolutely. So hopping right into the player standings. In 10th place, we got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 30,000 points. Then in 9th, we got T-Bone over at Poppers with 33,000, with 44,000 points. In 8th place, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant. 7th place sits with Tez over at Poppers with 46,000, but with 71,000 points. In 6th place, it's Red at American Legion Fridley. 5th place sits with Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 76,000 points. Then in 4th place, it's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 81,000 points. But with 84,000 points right ahead of him in 3rd place, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. 2nd place sits with Grub Eye over